earthquakes into America. Now, obviously, this one's one of the most unstable landmass here because everything's tectonic plates are moving up. But sadly, you know, from last year, I know I did see there was quite a few huge earthquakes. There is going to be a 7.6, at least I'm seeing a 7.6, 7.9, could be as much as 8.1 in Alaska and straight there. Needless to say, there's going to be clusters and the usual, and volcanoes, about 2 or 3 that are, not I would say active, but they're definitely stirring, put it that way. But there will be a major shift. I think I'm seeing in late August with a big drop. It's as if it's a shifting plate just drops, and around about there, and could be connected to a near 8.1. I hope I'm wrong on that one, because that's going to create a tsunami which will eventually hit lower Washington round about from here down, through, you know, subsequent effect down here, with a tsunami. And the tsunami is about 4 or 5 feet, maybe 8 to 10, but quite frankly, it's a kind of a weird shift, a drop that's kind of happened there. Earthquakes down here, there's the usual here that's going to be, and it's still kind of active here, off the coast, 6.6s, 6.9s, but 6.8 actually, not 9. Oregon's going to have a few more off the coast, but also minor ones, which really mostly don't get recorded. And I usually show you a map, but this year I'm not going to do it. LA will increase in its earthquake activity. Not the big one, don't worry about it, but I am seeing far more little earthquakes coming in into the LA area. The Gulf of California, this Gulf Coast, is actually going to be very active, 6.6s, 6.8. Mexico, there's going to be Mexico, just outside Mexico City, there's going to be a 6.8. That's going to be quite devastating. A lot of deaths, I'm afraid. Hope I'm wrong. And the drop H is what I've always called it, where it has activity here, obviously, but you're also seeing fracking, and that's going to increase, by the way. You're going to see more earthquakes there, and larger ones, largest being about 5.5, 5.8, and it is part of that fracking in here. But then all other areas here are also experiencing minor earthquakes. You will see one side outside Washington, a 3.5, maybe even as high as 5.5 in upstate New York or New York, in that area. Little ones coming in from here as well. And the Salton Sea will be active, but later, around about late August, September, and that would give out a 6.5. And of course, they're going to say, oh, that's the big one. It is not. All right. Little ones in Yellowstone that are going to be happening. The animals know, but it's not an indication that one of the volcanoes are going to go, the big one. It's just a caldera that's being kind of not reactivated, but active and simmering. But that will be associated with a few of the earthquakes there. It's kind of a large area here, which is kind of mostly active, that circle there. Okay, that's earthquakes.